hello, you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm about to begin an VIII Lacrimosa of Dana adventure. And what a long time coming this has been. This game, I believe, came out in 2016, which is probably about the same time I got the idea to play through the East series. I didn't even know there was like a modern East games. It was, they'd had a really good reputation though. So I'd always been meaning to play them. And yeah, now I have. I did it properly. I decided to do them in an order, not necessarily the correct order. I'm looking over here. So 1987, 1988. Sorry, 1987, 1988. It's East 1, Ancient East Vanished, and East 2, Ancient East Vanished, dash, the final chapter. Which I played, but I didn't play those versions. I'd have to... I wonder if I could scroll and look off screen and see when they were remade. No, I don't... let's say like 2002, 2008, I don't know. Oh god. Either way, I played a version of those games. They would have been the PSP versions, but they would have actually been the PC version of the PSP versions of the 80s versions. And they were the games where you walked into monsters, and that's how you attack them. And the second one, you got a little fireball, because they're like, okay, there's only so much you can do with ready walking into things. So I played those two games. I played East Origin, which is what we'd call the Nash. How the hell do you pronounce that word? Napish Tim engine. The little chibi dudes. Very different from this. Little chibi dudes. That little 3D area, but chibi dude doing hack and slash. So I played Origins. After that, I jumped to E7, which is this engine, but this is a much more advanced version. E7. So East Origin came out in 2006. E7 came out in 2009. Big Dragon. After East 7, I believe I played the Ofenfelgana, which would have been the Napish Tim engine in 2005. Then after that, I played... No, did I say E7? I didn't play... I played Calcutta, Memories of Calcutta, which is this engine, but in 2012. Ugh, we played a lot of them. The problem is I'm jumping around the timeline and it's confusing. We played a lot of them. If we do them in the release timeline order, I played Ancient East 1, Ancient East Vanished, East 2, the final chapter. Then I played East Origin. So those were the 1987, 1988. So East Origin 2006. Then we go back. Ark of Nashpish Tim 2003. The Ofenfelgana 2005. Then East 7 2009. And East Memories of Calcutta in 2012. Why was that not numbered differently? Well, it's a remake of a previous East game. Gets the there's a reason why I'm struggling to explain what I have and haven't done. I'm gonna try and not see too many spoilers, and we're gonna tell our snail to leave. So we're gonna actually start this game. But before we do, I'm just gonna have to briefly click off the screen, which is going to freeze everything in place, and then I'm going to click back on. That's so I can examine the stream. Anyway, I've always wanted to actually have some graphics that I can shove on the screen, and I've just never ever got round to it. The point I'm making is that it's been a long ass journey for me to get here, but I finally reached what I would consider the modern East games. I've gone into the options, and I've recently bought a new graphics card that can do ray tracing and stuff. We don't need this on the screen either, do we? No, that just puts a second one on the screen. But so like I've turned everything on the highest difficult. Who knows if that was a good idea or not? And oh, hang on. I was in much higher resolution. There we go. We're going to try that. And press tab. I'm going to see. Yes. Did that save? I'm just going to double check that saved before we start our game. Because it seemed to have saved the graphic options. Yeah, okay. Oh, yes. Button config. I just want to change something a minute. I don't have PlayStation buttons. I'm using an Xbox controller. I'm curious if that could be changed to reflect the actual thing I'm using. I swear I saw something like that. Numbers, symbols, letters. We'll try to see what letters look like. Oh, there we go. I don't know why that worked, but it did. I'll take it. Let's dive into this game. I've faffed around enough. Well, I literally just got through, and normally I would just play on normal. All of these games have really hard modes on, but like, I play a lot of games. If we just jump over here briefly, so you can actually read what that says. I didn't want to cover up the logo. For those who desire the thrill of engaging action, recommended for experienced players of the East series. I mean, how could I not be an experienced player of the East series? I played them all. I played all of them. Yes. So fuck it, we're going to play on hard. Maybe that's a bad idea, but we'll find out. Do I want to be on this side? Or do I want to be on this side? I don't know. If we're on this side, we're not covering up the little spinning symbol. We are not the tools of any higher power. Each of us has the very embodiment of free will. Even so, there comes a time in every man's life when he must answer a call to destiny beyond human understanding. How will you respond when that moment strikes you? Truly, nothing is more awe-inspiring than the one who unceasingly pushes himself beyond the threshold of his courage and will. I had hoped to embody... I've got 3 screens. Such an ideal myself. Even now, many decades later, my awe for her remains unwavering. That's what Adol said before he wrote a book, apparently. Oh yeah, I've got the stream over there, so I can... Sometimes I've learned now, if writing ever goes too fast, I go, oh god, is it there on that screen? Read faster. Has anyone glued all these maps together? I should also mention, I'm just trying out this game. When I finish a game, I like to jump immediately into its sequel, just to feel the difference. But I'm playing a lot of other games right now. This is the Southeast Greek, the Gate Sea. Yeah, so it's probably going to be months before I start this proper. But all the East games before this, at the very least, have been very quick, very well-paced experience. It's Lombardia, but this is a modern game. Passenger liner Lombardia. So, are they going to slowly get longer and longer and longer? Here's a bird. There's Adol with his red hair. Sailor outfit. I'm not used to having angles. You know, all characters, Adol, Kristen. You know, I'm used to anime characters. Now I feel like I'm on the wrong side of the screen again, so I'm going to jump over here.
Yo, Adol, you taking a break too? Breeze.
And a part of me, I will always be sad that the East series moved on, specifically from those little chibi games, the Napish Tim games. Because yeah, this does look better, especially the ship being able to see things at eye level. There's Dogi, but also there's something a tiny bit generic about how characters look.
I can't believe how suffocating it gets in the cargo hold.
Dogi is quite young, I believe. He's in his 20s. But all the manga pictures of him, all the anime pictures, make him look a little bit more rugged than this.
Gotta say, that uniform looks pretty good on you. Awfully nice of him to let us hitch a ride to Eresia in exchange for work.
At least I get to learn all the pronunciations of the words.
They got me moving cargo around and you helping out as a sailor on this voyage.
I know. I'm here, Dogi.
And they're even paying and feeding us too. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me.
But I appreciate you recapping to me things that happened to me. We should save up while we can.
Truer words were never spoken.
What's happening to his fingers? Oh, they're lifted up. Just look really weird at that angle.
Adventuring isn't cheap, but I certainly don't need to tell you that.
No, I've saved the world at least 6 times.
Anyway, once we dock, we'll be on our way to the next stop on our journey. I'm a little sad we gotta say goodbye to Xandria.
The fuck's, I have no idea where Xandria is.
But there's no time to be moping when adventure's waiting for us. I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
Oh yeah, I've got to remember, I played 2 of the games in the wrong order. So as far as I know, the game right before this is E7? That would make sense. This is E8. Yeah, because they would have stopped fucking around the timeline at that point. Prologue: a night on the Geet Sea. Is that a Sephiroth?
So, Adol, what is our next stop anyway?
Just what are midichlorians?
Once we dock in Sunyan, Greek is just around the bend.
You can't just call a place Greek. Wherever the winds may take us.
What, are you a poet now? Or are you trying to talk like Luta? If you ask me, I would have preferred heading west, along the coast of Africa.
Whoa, whoa! Are you guys voyaging to Altago?
Oh, it's Altago? That's one of the ones I was confident about.
Ah, Cathu!
It's got different colour hair than us. Acceptable crew member.
You bet we are. Adol has always been looking for a way to get to Altago.
What do you mean? I've been to Altago. Haven't I? East Altago. Yeah, that's where E7 is set. We were just at Altago. Was we not? There's the 5 dragons of Altago. I was going to say. Oh, good morning, Eisen.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I've got...
You do know about the conflict between the Kingdom of Altago and the Roman Empire, don't you? Roman Navy vessels are pretty much the only ships that can enter that region of the sea. Heard that you're an adventurer. That just seems reckless.
We're an adventurer.
Yeah, well, there's never a dull moment when I'm tagging along with this guy. Adol can't walk more than 3 steps without stepping in some kind of adventure.
Yeah, I've saved the world at least 7 times.
What do you say, Cathu? You like tagging along too?
Thanks, but I'll pass.
You passed the haircut colour test.
Anyway, you two, break time's almost over. Doki, I need you to get back to work in the cargo hold.
Back on the clock already, huh? No problem. I'll head down right now. Catch you later, Adol.
Yeah, everyone's looking a bit more fashion designerly. What should I do?
Let's see. You've already learned the basics of keeping a lookout. Please go see Captain Barbaros.
Barbados. It's
He
Barbaros,
told me
whatever.
to send you to his quarters once your job was finished. The captain's quarters can be found at the quarterdeck, near the stern of the ship.
I think he's washed up at least 3 times on a shore. So this isn't going to guarantee to work. L to move, A to talk, and A to examine. Not all these. Remember all these. I ain't remembering these games. What the fuck? Ah, oh, vitally important I know how to do the DLC. So yeah, I've got a camera now. What the fuck's this? I'm covering up something regardless of which side I'm on. But you're probably going to be more interested in my health and my spells. I don't remember having a jump button in these games, but they... Fuck you. Massive ship. It's been a while since I've been on one this big. Once it hit the head. Hit the head? But it took a wrong... Do you mean hit the hay? It took a wrong turn somewhere. Too bad to say my ship I just was off the... Oh, the deck. Gah ha ha ha. It also passes the hair colour test. Very excitable. Look at this well-dressed boy. I thought to accompany my father on this business trip would be more interested. Instead, I watched the grown men suck up to each other. It was pathetic. What a waste of time. We have this menu system. We have no items. Oh, apparently I do? Yeah, sure. I'm not sure I want the survival kit. Not yet, anyway. So... Oh, that's cool. You can have his traditional looking armor. What the fuck's the adventure clothes then? Jaunty clothing that Adol wears on his adventures around the world. No, he doesn't. He wears this. Oh, it's in East. I've never seen him wear this. Yeah, it is. Apart from East's origin. He's like the most overqualified 18-year-old in JRPGs, which I know is saying something, but he's literally saved the world like 5 or 6 times. We'll just wear this for something, but it's nice to be able to change clothing in a East game. Although a part of me wishes he could just, you know, that we could wear the things that we buy, but here's our prologue. Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to be going. That's an interesting noise that happens. Do I have a run button? How are you?
Yes.
Got an important passenger. Captain's instructed not allowed to look around. He's got to look elsewhere. We must be related to that child.
Bearing north, northeast.
Engage!
Yeah.
You've got blue hair. You can't be on our team. Lombardia is a pretty nice ship. More expensive than the ships I usually take. But I'm not taking any chances. It is more cyan though. Big business negotiations waiting for me at Union. I'm closing the deal no matter what. Dogi. Ah, there was information about Dogi. It's... Oh, now I'm on the wrong side again.
Adol, thank you for coming. Please, have a seat.
I'm not used to cutscenes like this. I feel like I'm always in the way. It's Captain Barbaros.
As I recall, you introduced yourself to me as an adventurer.
I thought that was weird.
Tell me, do you know of the Isle of Salem?
Okay, it's a Japanese game, which means everyone's way too fucking quiet. I've never heard of it.
Understandable. The Gaeta Sea is home to many islands, after all.
Gator.
She's a treacherous sea to navigate. More ships than I can count have run afoul of her jagged islands.
At least 9.
But the Isle of Seiren has a particularly fearsome reputation. For you see, every ship that approaches the island sinks by some mysterious happenstance.
That's my cup of tea. Actually, I should drink that tea pretty quick. Every Metal Gear. Where's the island located?
The ship is en route to the island's surrounding waters as we speak. That being said, I intend to keep us a safe distance from the island. About 5 years ago, a Roman vessel conducting an exploratory voyage approached the island. The sea was calm that day, and ran afoul of nothing. Yet I heard it was pulled under all the same. Grecian mythology speaks of monsters called sirens, which lure ships to their doom.
Oh, they're sirens. Honestly, I obviously they just like taking real words and mixing them up, but for some reason, siren managed to get past my radar.
The pirates who first discovered that island declared it cursed ground and named it accordingly.
What is the island itself like?
No one alive knows the answer to that question. The unlucky ones who have set foot on the island were never seen or heard from again. Even the saltiest sailors to voyage the gate of sea will tell you nothing about the island.
I'd at least like to see it.
I cannot approach the island, but when we pass by it, I will let you know.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, we're going to totally crash on that island. We are going to crash on that island, aren't we? That's like the box thing tells us that.
It seems my tale did not but stoke the fires of your adventurous spirit. I share this tale with every new member of my crew. When I first told Cathy, he was so frightened that he refused to leave his quarters. But I see you're made of sterner stuff than he, lad.
If you say so, thank you, sir. I enjoy that they pretend that he hasn't saved the world on several occasions. Like, Adol is like absurdly strong. I mean, every time he saves the world, he just sort of forgets all his powers.
Sorry
But
to keep you so long, but I've a favor to ask of you. I insist on holding a small welcome party whenever new passengers come aboard. I want you to attend the party and provide security.
oh yeah, they do it every single game. From East 1 and 2, they actually say, oh, like he lost his weapons and stuff. And after East 2, like at the end of East 2, they make a point of saying, yeah, magic doesn't exist anymore. Then for all the other Eases, they just never explain why he loses his powers at the end of every game. Like, I'm the chosen one of Altego. Like, I am the dragon warrior. Although, again, I think the plot of that game does sort of say, like, well, that thing doesn't exist anymore. But, like, security, me, the strongest person in the fucking world.
Yes, I've been a captain long enough to have seen many people during my years at sea. Between your skill and temperament, you are indeed the perfect man for the job. Please, speak to Cathy for the details.
These aren't complaints either. I sort of healthily respect that they went, you know what? We just want to have the same guy. We're not going to worry about why he doesn't have powers anymore. Just don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I respect that.
Let me down, Adol.
This is by far the best ship I've ever been on.
A ship like this
Yes, I mean, right? I've been all
It's a
around.
perfect getaway.
I tell you.
Whoa.
You do first time on board? Hey, look at this guy. Come on.
Good evening, passengers.
This man a drink. Excited to get it.
I'm Captain Barbaros. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Lombardia for your seafaring needs. With 4 masts and at 50 millia in length, this vessel is the largest of the passenger ships that voyage between Xandria and Arisia.
It's the merchant on the left. Merchants always looked like this in these series as well. Right, Adol. Since you're providing security, let's go over your responsibilities. Need you to patrol the... they've even got the nod! That's how you know it's a modern game. They've got the nods in now. Patrol the passenger compartment and main deck. Keep close watch for any passengers who seem sus. Is there someone dangerous aboard? It's possible, after all, we have a lot of guests aboard this voyage. Make sure you chat them up. I feel like that would be, me not doing my job at that point. You might hear some interesting stories that way. Don't forget that people are our guests, so please be respectful towards them. Aye, aye, sir. Well, aren't you enthusiastic? Anyway, let's look at the captain's... Looks like the captain's almost done with his speech. I'll do my part and start patrolling the cargo hold. Meet up later, Adol. Anyway, that's enough. So, cutscenes been done with in-game characters. That's kind of new to me. Actually, I guess E7 did that as well. And I've forgotten the name of the other one. I can't remember, actually. No, I feel like even E7... I think this is the first game to just use the in-game characters. Like... and camera angles. I'd have to check, though. It's enough out of me. Please feel free to mix and mingle. This certainly wasn't the one with the first one with the movable camera like this. But you all work moving. It's a camp menu. Save our game if we want. Let's do that. You'd think it'd like... if he had a journal on him, you could see his other adventures. Oh, yeah, actually there is something I want to do. I want to... There we go. What if I put the... what's LOS? Okay, it'd be nice if I can move the minimap somewhere else, because I'm not used to any game putting the minimap there. Put it at the top of the screen. Supposed to eat while standing. I guess this means we can eat as much as we want. Time to eat till I make back the ticket price. You can see people from all walks of life on board the Lombardia. You can tell the whole big shots are here by how fancy they're dressed. They accept all passengers, though. Okay, I don't know if I want to read all this. Look at this unassuming old lady. She's not important at all. I never thought I'd get to travel on such a magnificent ship. Food is simply to dive for. I have nothing but praise to offer. Here's to a wonderful night. Ha ha ha! This claret is quite delicious. There's nothing like a bit of a nip to round out the hard day's work. Thanks to my husband, we enjoyed a very nice trip aboard, and now we're heading home on this marvelous ship. I feel like the luckiest girl in all of Avesia. I admit I was a little nervous about travelling by ship, but we had a lovely trip and my wife looks so happy right now it was all worth it. I hope this doesn't crash onto an island. I hope this feeling lasts forever, is what it actually said. Sharing a feast with the commoners is more pleasant than I expected. This blending of unconventional elements is all the makings of a masterpiece. Yes, I understand now. There's more to Lombardia than meets the eye. This wine is the definition of mediocre. You there, why are you standing there for? You should be bringing me a fine meal. I heard that this was a fine passenger vessel. It fairly reeks of the lower class. Not bad for my family. I bought such a luxurious ship, but there was only one available. I think I'll make it up to them by recreating all the meals served tonight. I guess I better start studying the menu. Never seen my mistress look so surprised before. I suppose you can't be on my team, Butler, because we've already got a blue-haired guy. As a butler, it's my duty to support my mistress while she ventures beyond the scope of her naivete. She can be a handful indeed. Sure, already know, but you're only allowed to serve drinks to passengers right now. I'm sure there'll be plenty of alcohol left over, though. Once we've done working, we'll toss a few back like we always do. Can't believe how worked up these stupid adults getting over a party. This is boring me to sleep. Maybe I'll explore the cargo hold.
Yeah.
Trump duty doesn't happen too often. Sometimes we get stowaways. Better be careful tonight. Oh, stowaway. The Isle of... Nope, never mind.
Okay.
Look, stern of the ship, the banquet hall, and the captain's quarters are located here. We'll head down to the cargo hold and take the stairs to the bow of the ship. Well, that's up. We don't want to go up. We want to go down. Oh, I can do this though. There we go. I can share the map. We don't get a full screen map. We just get that. Still. That means I can show. I appreciate that. What's in here?
No.
Why is he aboard? She's not blonde, she's a redhead. What the fuck, game? Ah, 2 out of 10. My word, he always treats me like I'm a helpless child. Oh, it's the butler's... yes. Blonde. She's ginger, what the fuck? What, like strawberry blonde? No mirrors. Okay,
Yes.
First class cabin, sick of this guy demanding a big food. Okay, I think the only ones that are important are the ones with the exclamation marks, like that one there. But, you know, start the game, getting to know people.
Yes.
Look at this nun. I've been travelling across the gate to see, Giti, whatever, visiting different locales to spread the teachings of the church. My parish church is based in Greek, which is totally a name for a place, which I've not returned to in 2 years. So the children have grown so much. Can't wait to see their faces again. It could be, but I don't think so. Mainly because I think she's going to be important to the plot. I'm guessing it was just translated poorly. It's a man in black. I wouldn't have called that black either. Looks totally purple to me, but whatever. Fashion designers, what do you want? You look suspicious.
Yes.
I don't think he does. He looks as silly as everyone else does. I won't deny that, but I don't waste my time on people who barge into rooms without even knocking first. So unless you have business with me, get out. Make sure you shut the door behind you quietly. I'm not even going to shut the door, because I don't know how to. Oh, Stuggy.
What's up?
How'd you manage to get out of work in the galley? And patrol duty. Sounds like the perfect job for you. Dougie's in a few of the games. I'm still trying to figure out, he's in 2 and 6? I don't know, I'll never get the numbers right. Trying to figure out where to go for the next big adventure. Probably hear some interesting stories while patrolling this big old ship. Who knows, maybe you'll hear someone who will lead us on the next adventure. Ha ha ha! Let me know if you hear anything interesting. I already did, tell him. Oh, I like that it tells me where I've walked on the map. These dots. I don't know, it's a little confusing, but I'll take it. Where am I going again? It's the galley, we want to go downstairs.
Yes.
Compartment, third class cabin, sailor's sleeping quarters. What's your Adol? Heard you on patrol duty, how are you liking so far? Once you finish, you'll be done with your work for the day. Please space this job, just a little more to go. Didn't seem that much faster than just going to the menu. Hang on, did I press the wrong button? Wait a minute. It's not a fucking cow, look at it, it's huge. Finally said sell. They asked me to come aboard all of a sudden. Maybe I should have declined. Not like I can hop off halfway. Be too demanding. Who are you? Everything looks good. No problem with passengers either.
Adol.
Anything that's gone wrong, it's up to happened on the day we weigh anchor. It's smooth sailing all around. But what about making the... How about making the rounds anyway? I thought I just did that. Yes, the Picards. Okay, there we go. We spoke to all of them. I would like to hit something with a sword, please. Oh, that's during the camp menu. Okay. It's a minimap. I've been looking at this main quest of events. Loads of symbols. I'll get used to them. Oh yeah, I can do full screen. Oh, that's nice. And there's my journal in case I get stuck. Look at this dignified woman. That piece is lovely. Change the pace from Vom's stagnant air. You look like you know how to handle a sword. Haha, never mind. Night is calm and quiet. Other things we could be talking about instead. Hope your patrol finishes soon so you can relax for the evening.
No.
Real voyage begins at night and visibility is nearly zero. While the passengers are partying backward home, we've got to stay on our toes and do our job. Glad to have you aboard, Adol. Isn't my... I thought I was finished with mine pretty quick. Oh, there's loads of things over there, but... For the night staff yawn. Can't wait till my shift to change.
Let's see.
En route to Union Port, but it'll be a few days before we finally arrived. If time permits, I would like to hear tales of your adventures, lad. In the meantime, continue with your patrol. Your voice coming from the captain's quarters. Oh, this is... What a great find. Now I'm part of the crew too. Oh, that sounds like a stowaway to me. That's the child. Ahem. Oh, it's you. You must be the newbie on board, huh? You may not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty seasoned sailor myself. Doubt. No, I'm going to report to the captain. Why don't you tidy up or something? Ha ha ha. Wait a minute. There's something... I'm not sure I trust this situation. What? Probably can't tell, but I'm very busy. Run away. I'm a crap guard. We'll go around off somewhere. We'll run out my quarters wearing a sailor's uniform. How did she get inside my quarters? Should I run after her? She did steal a uniform. Appears to have been nothing more than a childish prank. Last a sailor who's not busy to look out for her. Please continue patrol of the ship. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. This does look lovely.
Check
We'll...
our course! Set sail!
The breeze feels nice. Great weather and a clear, starry sky. Wait for me, my darling Crete. I'm coming home. I guess that's it. I guess I go back to the party now. And so I shall. How's the security patrol going? Everyone seems suspicious. No problems to report. Good to hear. After all, we have a lot of interesting people aboard. Looks like it's going to be another day of calm waters and smooth sailing. By the way, the captain has been looking for you. One of my favourite anime tropes is because they just can't be bothered to like even pretend something isn't going to happen. What was it? Attack on Titan, where they're like, "Oh, we're never gonna get attacked by a Titan. Oh my goodness, a Titan!" Like it's like immediate. I think he would. I think he said we were about to pass by something soon. He should be back in his quarters by now. And pay him a visit. I could see him right away. I think they do that in Game of Thrones though. Where they go, "Yeah, mum has the best potatoes," and and then he gets immediately killed. It's like, shit, we have to establish a father, a son, and a mother. It's important. How do we do this in one single line? And that they're in love, and you know, the close family. I'll continue my show for a while. And I think it's my favourite economical scene in anything. What's in this? There you are. I'm sorry to bother you. I understand how busy you are right now, just wandering the ship doing fuck all. I wanted to let you know that we're about to pass by it. You mean... That's right, the Isle of Cyrene. The sky's clear tonight. You might be able to see the island's silhouette. Yeah, but some girl stole the binoculars. There's about 500 square of Crimelai. Mountain range roughly 2,000 melai high. Stretches across the island's centre. Since we're about to pass by, I figured you want to see it. Oh no!
Huh?
Yeah, we should have probably told the captain that we're cursed, and like, I don't think.
What's happening?
I literally don't think that Adol's ever been on a ship that hasn't crashed.
I don't know, sir. We seem to have run afoul of something.
Impossible. We're in open waters. Assess the situation at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're quite a distance from the island. It couldn't be. Ah! What is that? Huh? What's going on?
Oh, let's get Kraken.
What is that thing?
At this rate, the ship will be destroyed.
I just knew he was going to sound like that. That was the guy with the mustache. It's the tentacle of the unknown, mystery of the gate at sea.
Adol! Take this!
Cool. It's the Isaias blade. It was received and equipped. Thank you again for clarifying that. Press A to attack, press Y to lock on target. I can press the R to change targets. Enemies' info and weaknesses will be... Okay, that's a lot. It's just so much all at once, but whatever. Okay. Oh, fuck. B. There we go. Can jump over it if we want. I'm not used to being able to jump in battles. Press LB to evade. I think I'm covering up the health bar of the boss. No. Oh, that's cool. So it's like they've combined the 3D games with the 2.5D games. That's really neat. Because it's one thing I miss from those games is like the little extra things you get to do in fight. Also, I think I was doing that. But it's not like a down attack. Oh, it is a down attack. Whoop. I was attempting to do the thrust, which I can never do. We are playing on hard, which I don't know, might have been a bad idea.
Aren't you a skilled one?
Wow, so dashing. That was amazing!
Nice work. I can always count on you, Adol. What was that thing anyway? Looked like a tentacle from some kind of giant squid.
Did look like that, yes. Which means we'll meet again. It's raining again. Oh, good things.
Oh God!
Someone help me!
Doggy punch!
Oh, come on! Damn it!
You'll be fine. Some moons, a mountain and a ship, an anime boy, a dragon, a fucking waterfall, the shadow of the dragon, and a tiny tree. Space, 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 space. Some lady with blue hair. Pillar in a white city, palm trees, in a cave, So many dragons. Is that a chicken? That's not a dragon, that's a chicken. Diametrically opposed haired anime protagonists watching over things. Bird is our captain. The 2 moons. Is our crew. It's all the people we met. Murals. The man in black. So, I did halfway through the prologue remember the conceit, because obviously I would have looked at reviews and stuff in 2016. I said before, it was one of the reasons I decided to start playing the East series, is suddenly became Lion Man, there's another bird. They became like modern games. Somebody, and I very much enjoy the conceit of there's an entire cruise liner full of random. Looks like a lot of these people could just take care of themselves, though. Didn't really need a dollar to do security. Looks like we get to play with more people than you usually do. It's like 6 is the maximum for the 3D games. Actually... Oh no. That blue-haired lady seems to be the most overdressed, underdressed person I've ever seen. It's a curious thing they were able to achieve that with that design. Chapter 1, The Isle of Siren? Yeah. I'm trying to think of the games that I remember him washing up on. E01, he washes ashore, and is woken up. Nappish Tim, he washes ashore. So this is at least the 3rd time this has happened to him. Where am I? Big ass mountain. You seem to have washed ashore on some unfamiliar beach. There were no signs of other people. All you can hear is a gentle sound of the crashing waves. It's the nameless coast. Big tree. We're not allowed to go to the big tree. In the debris that washed ashore, you find an old sword sticking out the sand. We take the old sword? No! Right, I'll change my mind. I've equipped the rusted sword. There's a dog. I hope it's a friendly dog. I don't want to kill a dog. Stop making me kill dogs, Japanese games. I have Sonic Slide. Oh, that's new skill during the fight. Skills are learned through battle. RB plus those things. Oh yeah, I kind of had to do that before. Is counter in this game? Attacks generate SP. A charge attack generates more SP. Hold RB to use skills. Okay. Need to be on your guard. Set your skills just to be safe. LB is dodge. Oh yeah, because in E7 I had to you have to press 2 buttons at the same time to do a dodge, or is it a counter? And you can just tell the game to put them both on 1 button, because I fucking hate doing it the other way around. We'll put it on B. That makes no sense. Sonic Slide. We'll save our game as well. No, we shan't save our game because the game's not like us. You've been adrift so long, exhaustion is starting to set in. It's dangerous to stay here. Continue on ahead. Okay. Fallen tree blocks your path. Won't be able to do it. But what if I do stuff with the sword? No, that's not happening. Fishy, fish, fish, fishy, fishy. Okay, I can't do anything with fishy. I should test out Sonic Slide. Not now, though. Adol found a clear water stream and drank from it to quench his parched throat. With each sip he took, Adol's exhaustion slowly washed away. This does not work inside the dungeon, so stand still in the field while slowly recover HP. Okay, that's new. New medicine. Let's continue on ahead. Okay, no, that is the skill. Just sort of looks exactly the same as his big attack. I feel slightly confusing.
Oh, something's there.
Yeah, I see the flower. Oh, you're going to attack the flower now to get it. A small leaf it's now mine. A mole. It seems to be weaker than my normal attack, which is an interesting decision. It's not done yet.
Delicious.
My fruit. We have some crew berries for the crew. I'm gonna find them. We have these small leaves. Remind ourselves a dodge mechanic exists. Oh.
Who's there?
With speedrunning anime tropes here. I was in the air for quite some time. Why would you even take a bath after you crash landed on an island? We've got full 3D now. What shall we do with this? I've got an idea.
My word. Why must men be so disgusting, tactless, and so domineering, too? Yes, just like him. I kept you waiting long enough.
It's Lax here. Or Lacia? Don't know how you pronounce that.
We should introduce ourselves at least. My name is Laxia of House Roswell, a noble family of Garmin. The ship I was traveling on sank, and I was cast adrift until I came ashore here.
I was on the ship with you.
Now, who are you? Judging from your garb, you must have been a sailor aboard the Lombardia.
I'm Adol Christian. I'm actually an adventurer.
Adol Kristen. You say you're an adventurer? Don't try to fool me. I narrowly escaped that disaster with my life. As a member of the Lombardia's crew, you need to tell me exactly what happened out there.
Well, I mean, both of these. Giant tentacles attack the ship. Ah, it's fucking the Kraken attacked us.
You said your name was Adol, correct? So, you're telling me that these giant tentacles attacked and destroyed our ship? Do you expect me to believe such a bizarre story? How big a fool do you think me to be? Oh, wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me? Why do you remind me of...
Birds. Well, that's bats, which are the birds of the mammal kingdom.
Beasts? When did they...
Just leave this to me.
No need. I don't need to be protected by the likes of you. I, Laxia von Roswell, shall enter the fray.
Okay. All enemies of damage type that they are weak against. So, Slash is effective against soft enemies. Pierce is effective against aerial enemies. And Strike is effective against armored enemies. Mismatching type results in lower damage. Yeah, okay. There's good reason to always use the thing. Increase damage, rare jobs. Press the back button, which I have no idea what that is, but... Rider's defense when sticking to the player. Defensive, stop attacking prioritize evading enemy attacks. Oh, I can change their behavior, I see. X will let me switch.
Trifling bat. I will end you! On guard!
Let's go!
Yeah, I'm unsure how I'm supposed to know which one's which.
Yes!
I took you for an ordinary sailor, but your swordsmanship is rather impressive. Lady, I've saved the world on at least 9 occasions. Clearly it was no accident that you managed to parry my attack. You're not too... Oh, did you attack me? You're not too shabby either. The flattery won't work on me. Based on Baka, based on our current situation, this area must be the territory of those beasts. Let us relocate somewhere safer, Master Kristen. Seem to know a lot about beasts. Ah, I'm just speaking from common sense. Let's get one thing straight. Given the circumstances, a temporary alliance is our only rational course of action. But I don't trust you, not one bit. Do we understand each other? Good. Stop wasting time and get moving. People entry of the journal is now available. We can go in here to look at the journal. So, hang on. So she's got that. Okay, that's like an actual special move. She does air targeting and he does slash targeting. Okay. We have some crew berries for our crew. With some skills. She has dagger fling. So let's fling daggers. An all-rounder who possesses balanced attack speed range, learns various skills and is useful in any situation. A speedy fighter who unleashes attacks in rapid succession, wields powerful skills that focus on a single target. There's our party. They're both active. Well, actually, only one of them's active. They all get costumes as well. Probably you have to buy them. Like, when's he worn this costume? We'll put new stuff on later. We can zoom in if we want. Journal. Progress notes. People. With Laxia von Roswell, a noble daughter of the House Roswell of Garmin, holds herself and others to uncompromisingly high standards.
Trifling bat. I will end you.
There we go, we get to listen to that conversation. There's a wargle. I love them. Small agile wolves that move and attack swiftly. The attacking packs, coordinating their efforts to capture prey much larger than themselves. Remit, small rodents that can be found all over the Isle of Siren. Though no real threat, you approach them carelessly. You may find yourself on the receiving end of their tail spikes. Molvy, a beasts that burrow underground, prey on small insects. They hurl large clumps of dirt at anything that approaches their territory. Boah! Bats that, well, it's not bats, boah, that live in shallow caves on the island. They fly around in pitch dark areas, preying on insects and other small creatures. Okay, it tells me the weakness is here. Anapushi, a species of snail, found in damp areas. Tube-like appendage on their back spews water to propel predators. Freaking off fish, they are unfit for human consumption. And of course, the tentacle of the unknown. And the giant tentacles that attack the Lombardia, they must belong to whatever keeps sinking ships. Oh, that's interesting. So it's just like, we don't know where they come from. They're from the Nameless Coast. With some materials. Let's save again. How do we know where we're going? I'll go to the yellow. Oh, I forgot about lock on. This place seems a little odd. Let's search this area and see if anyone else is here. Oh, well, she's gone. Is it a teleport? Calm inlet. Giant crystal stands before you. Its presence seems to soothe your body and soul. Okay, but standing still recovers my health, right? Putting a crystal fully restores HP and recovers negative status. On the game over screen, you can retry from the last crystal you approach. That's cool. I like that. There is a cave. Some driftage washed ashore. Got some red meat. Ah, B check boxes. They are good. I like how open this is. It seems big. Oh yeah, there we go. There's like, I can see all that. So you can see all that on the map. I am curious about the cave though. Oh, it shows me inside the cave. Goes on forever. Ah, no cave for you. Okay, I obviously have to go up here.
There's naught but ocean as far as the eye can see. Where on earth are we? Hopefully there is a settlement nearby.
Why are you talking to yourself? What a gorgeous view! No time to be taking in the scenery. We've forgotten you're one of the sailors responsible for this debacle. Other crew members or passengers may have come ashore on this island. Come, let us look for them. I've searched the area, but there doesn't appear to be anyone else here. I did notice, however, this area is surrounded on all sides by rocky cliffs. Same place seems pretty secure. Indeed, this place is remarkably well fortified. Given the absence of beasts, this may prove to be a suitable location for a base camp. My word! Just now, I thought I saw someone walking over by there. Oh, that cave! The only place you can go. Let's find out who it was. Indeed, whether it's castaway of a native, we stand to learn something either way. Let's pursue them at once. What is this? Oh, yeah, so to change behaviour. Defensive, offensive. Okay. I think 7 had something like that. I can't quite remember. What is this place? Caves run deeper than I expected. Let's tread carefully. Yes, of course. Okay, before we do that, I want to explore this bit. Never mind. Let's go in the spooky cave of caviness. So, how do we tell?
The light. Since we clearly lack torches, of course I relieved this the light.
What's this? Oh, we can't heal in dungeons. Place looked like it's been lived in. Do you think someone could still be living here? It's possible. Perhaps it is possible, but the hovel is rather dilapidated and everything here looks badly damaged. Perhaps there's a clue here waiting to be uncovered. Let's look around, Mr. Kristen. So yeah, it's telling me to go to lots of places. I have a heal potion. Seems rather old, but we can still use it. Access the item menu, press item in the camp menu, or press right trigger. Ooh. Oh wow, it was actually genuinely a really strong sword. This is everything we've encountered so far, isn't it? A powerful sword created through alchemy. One-handed sword that is rusted due to exposure to salt water. A slender sword made for piercing, often carried for self-defense. Yeah, so if we want to heal, we can. Nothing inside. Barrels are empty. I mean, the map said they weren't important, but shouldn't have got my. But I'm curious as to why they're there. If there's interactables that straight up aren't important.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, I've got to get used to all the buttons. Leather armor times 2. Well, that's grand because there's 2 of us. It's quite old, but I'll sort of equip the armor anyway. In the camp menu, got it. Leather armor. Faint image emblazoned on the curtain. Look at that. Bit faded, but it appears to be an insignia of some sort. Fortunately, the insignia is too faded to discern properly.
Yes. My turn now. Oh, something's there.
New sword. Why not use this sword in place of rusted one? Thank you, game! He discarded his rusted sword and equipped the sword. Doesn't appear to be anything else we hear. So haven't found the person that we saw outside. Let's move on. Miss Kristen, a moment of your time, please. We did something during our previous encounters. You receive certain bonuses during combat. Aerial combo or skill finish. Seems beneficial to be proactive in the use of aerial attacks and skills. Does it sound to you sage advice if I do say so myself? I already knew that. If you knew, you should have said so earlier. Well, what about this? Destroy breakable objects to gain SP or find items. Tell me something I don't know. I'm just gonna be a dick for no reason. Has anyone ever told you the rather rude individual? Tell me something I don't know. Okay, but I'm gonna just switch to the person who's good at aerial combat.
Chest.
2 coconuts. There we go, thin hide. There's a lot of buttons that do stuff in this game. Oh, what do you suppose that is? It's a skeleton. Ah, who on earth is this? This Mr. Decayed corpse rests against the boulder. Based on its tattered attire, the Adol suspects it must be the remains of a pirate. He's just lying there. Whoever this person is must have died many years ago. But why were they here to begin with?
My turn now.
Looks like we can rest.
I mean, it saves anyway. Oh, Dad. It was wide. It was a wide person.
Did you see that? I'm certain that was a person. Come, we must catch up to him.
That bat is very large. It's Biff Tezeria, the Nocturnal Lord. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly.
The I won't hold back.
I can now use my extra skill. The extra gauge will fill when you land a skill. When the gauge is full, hold RB and press LB to do a super duper attack.
Sweet dreams. Right there. Right there. Leveled up.
Cool.
My turn now.
Victory is ours, Mr. Kristen. Now then, we must resume our pursuit and follow that man, Backer. Perhaps he will lead us to a settlement.
It's just...
Don't get discouraged.
I'm hardly the type to get discouraged.
It's the captain.
Oh, Adol. Is that you, lad? I'm surprised to see you alive and well. I've been searching the area for people, but I did not expect to find you.
Why? I'm one of the people, and am I not?
You're...
Oh, Adol. Who might this be?
Somebody on the boat. I'll be explained. It was fine. We all the things that transpired, they happened, and we killed a bat. That's how I know about the sinking of the Lombardia. That's all I know, even. So everything Mr. Kristen said was true. My actions have placed my passengers in harm's way. I'm to blame for all of this. You couldn't have known this would happen, Stu. Please don't blame yourself. I understand. Oh, hang on. I'm just covering up the screen. That you execute your duties as the captain with utmost sincerity. Give my deepest apologies. Still, it's difficult for me to accept everything about your explanation. Do you at least have any idea where we are now? From the looks of things, we've seemed to have washed ashore on an island. Judging from our position where the ship sank and the direction of the current at the time, we must be on a deserted island, the Isle of Syrian to be... My God! Deserted island. I've never even heard of this Isle of Siren. Fine, it's full of sirens. It's next to Greek. It's Greek legend. A cursed island? Could such a place truly exist? I knew it. No one sets foot on this cursed island. Never thought I'd end up here. We saw a corpse in that cave. Certainly looked like a pirate's corpse. But that person may have washed ashore this island, same as us. Is that the fate, or the fate, of all the castaways that find themselves here? No, I'm sorry to cause you worry. As long as I'm alive, I will continue to uphold my duties as captain. Like Laxia, there may be other passengers on this island. In any event, we need to understand our situation without a moment's delay. Every survivor will need to work hard to ensure we get off this island alive. Yes, I certainly hope so. Now then, there's no use standing here. Let's pay off. Told the others traced their step and made their way back to the inlet. So what do you intend to do now? Yes, about that. Since you're an adventurer, Adol, I was hoping I could enlist your help. Adventurer? So you really aren't a sailor. First, I'd like you to find the other surviving passengers like Laxia. It's more likely the other passengers have drifted ashore onto this island. Some may even be women and children. We must act fast. Let's get started right away. Indeed, I'm counting on you. Something else I need you to do while you search for these other survivors. I need you to draft a detailed map of the island. Yes, I love that gimmick from the gimmick from Kelsetter. It's one of those four. I need you to draft a detailed map of the island. I'm an experienced cartographer. Yep. That's so. How fortuitous. No ship sails through this area, which means rescue may never come for us. It falls on us to plan our escape, as will likely be on this island for the foreseeable future. For that reason, we must learn all we can about the island for everyone's benefit. I understand. With a map of the island, it will be easier for you to reach the survivors. Do you think you can help me with this, Adol? Aye, aye, Captain. It's encouraging to hear. Need to continue exploring the coast, but I'm considering building our base here. We need a base camp if we're going to be stuck on this island for a while. Captain Barbaros, what about me? Be safer if you remained here, Laxia. In times of desperate disease, are you suggesting that I sit idle and do nothing? Appreciate your concern, but it would bring dishonor to House Roswell if I remained here. I will accompany this adventurer. But besides, a servant of mine accompanied me this voyage and is still missing. I cannot allow someone to search for him on my behalf when I'm capable of doing so myself. I understand. Very well, I will respect your wishes. Still, we do not know what dangers await us on this island. Do be careful. Thank you. We'll be off now. Who's this servant of yours?
My servant was a story I concocted to persuade the captain. Now then, Mr. Kristen, who exactly are you?
I've met your servant.
You certainly know how to wield a sword. That much I will concede. But I've never met anyone so audacious, so frivolous, that he would introduce himself as an adventurer. You might as well call yourself a tourist or a sightseer. I will not tolerate anyone who speaks of adventure, as though it were some sort of life-affirming calling. Listen carefully, Mr. Kristen. I will accompany you, but only so that I may keep a close watch on you. Because you remind me of a certain individual whom I utterly despise.
I do? Ooh.
I will not answer your questions.
It's plot related, so you can't know yet.
And on top of everything else, you've also seen me... Now then, what are you standing around for? Let us be on our way. Yes!
Switch!
On guard!
My turn now!
Allow me!
Switch!
Is this on the Switch as well? So you can go.
Yes!
Nintendo.
Go!
Yes!
Nintendo.
My turn now!
No.
On guard!
Nintendo.
My turn now!
Allow me!
My
Nintendo.
turn now!
He's doing it on purpose.
On guard!
I should have played this on the Nintendo.
Let's go!
Fuck's sake, Adol.
Yes!
Hey, did you know you could play this on the Nintendo?
Switch!
There we go, thank you. What are you doing here, Captain? Seems the Digitalis plant grows natively on this island. Thought maybe we could use it to make a basic medicine. I see it would be helpful to have medicine on us while we're exploring. Do you think you can make it? Of course, in fact, I just finished my preparations. All I need are the ingredients and I can make a basic medicine. However, I need to put the medicine in some sort of vessel. Miss Kristen, I believe you're carrying an empty bottle. Can we use that? Am I? That would do nicely. If you run out of medicine, simply refill your empty bottle. Understood, thank you very much. For medicine using materials. Materials find by hitting things. I don't have the ingredients, okay. It will be easiest to escape the cursed islands of Siren. It's my responsibility to ensure my passengers return home safely. I will do whatever is required of me to fulfill my duty as captain. It's the least I can do to honour the Lombardia and her fallen crew. I will need your help, and more than ever, please lend me your aid. Okay, I know I have a couple of people watching, but I think I might leave it here. This was only supposed to be like trying out the game, and I'm enjoying myself. I'll try to come back to this game quickly, but like, I can't distract myself with brand new games when I have old games that I haven't finished yet. So I really, so I'm going to take a little break, then I'm going to play something else. I'm not entirely sure what it will be yet. Oh, that's the last game we played of theirs. And I also need to update the graphics I got. But yeah, I'm going to send my game. Let you go. Hopefully not in the too long future. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Ah, no, I need to have a... I need to finish this project as well, but I need to have those days. But, well, thank you, Heisen, for joining me. Let's go back to the title screen so I can let everyone go properly. It's E08 Lacrimosa of Dana. I don't know what either of those words mean, but I'm sure eventually we'll find out. Let's jump onto that. So, actually, let's do this. I could say thank you as well. Thank you very much for watching. I've been having... Oh. There we go. Been having an adventure in the E08 adventure. My god, we got here. It took a while, but we got here. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure when I'll play this next, but these are all breezy, easy games to play, which means it'll probably be played sooner rather than later. Nope, I just got rid of the snail. I was supposed to disappear myself.